So this should be the last video. What I'm gonna do is let's start organizing. Control G, empty, what did I name it? Empty group. What the hell did I name this? Yeah, I needed empty group organizer. Yeah. And then I'm gonna grab my root joint, grab my center of gravity. I'm gonna middle mouse click and hold and drag and drop. Boom. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is I need to do my connection editor. Again, just a reminder, do not scale. Do not scale. Right now, this here empty group organizer, it contains the root joint and the center of gravity. If you were to scale this, the rig's gonna break. 100%, the rig's gonna break. Or 95%, I'm sure the rig's gonna break. Do not scale. If you do scale it by accident, just keep on pressing the undo button, right, until you reach a safe point where it's before you even scaled it in the first place, and that should help, because it'll happen. So may the empty group organizer contains it. I'm gonna grab my mesh, and then I'm gonna go, I'm gonna deselect them, go to Window, General Editors, Connection Editor, left display, and show readable, show non-keyable. This one, did I have it like that? Leave that alone. Show readable, show non-keyable, show hidden. This display also show hidden. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab my mesh. I'm gonna click on Delta Mush. This basically, it's not just even touching it. You're literally accessing this under the inputs. Reload left. Delta Mush. I'm just trying to make this shorter. Anyway, for now, I'm just leaving a show inputs, show non-keyable, show hidden. And then from there, so that's the Delta Mush, right? I'm gonna grab my global control, reload right. God, I hate this. I had it set so it's which one did I have it again? I'm tired. No. I'm gonna go. Sometimes it won't let you grab it here, so you start from the outputs. Let me see here. Scale. Okay, so scale. Oh god, this crap again. 1 second. Alright. Basically, just have it so it's 2 from the arrow this way, Delta Mush inputs, global control outputs, Global control on the right display column. Show non-keyable, show hidden, show readable. Left side, show inputs, show hidden. Make sure this is set to this. I'm going to undo it for now. I'm going to deselect. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go scale. Because for whatever reason, right, there's always a reason. Okay, now it works. Anyway, God, this drives me mad. So scale and scale, you're good. And you notice, all right, so I'm going to slow down for a bit. Left display, show inputs, show hidden. Right display, show readable, non-keyable, hidden. Basically, if it messes with you, right, you could just show as show non-keyable, show hidden, right? So you see everything. And then scale and scale. Inputs, delta mush, outputs, global controller. And then sometimes it'll mess with you, so you might have to click from this here first and then this. This time around, it did not mess with me, so you know it works fine. But yeah, right display, show readable, non-keyable, show hidden, for the right, close. And when you grab the global controller, do not scale. I repeat, do not scale. Delta mush, global controller is yellow. That means it's dynamically linked. Your mesh, it's delta mush inputs for your mesh, yellow. So we're good. Do not scale. Do not scale. At least yet. So, right. Do not scale. Now I need to dynamically connect my global controller and my empty group, which contains my joints and my center of gravity controller. So I grab my global controller first, shift select my empty group organizer, constrain, parent constraint option box, reset, that way this and this, blue. Empty group organizer is blue, not the controller. Then I also need to constrain the scale. Blue. Now the empty group organizer, it contains the parent constraint and the scale constraint, which is connected to the global controller. Now it should be safe to scale, but I want to finish off what I'm supposed to do. Name this, I don't know, letter G, main group. Grab everything, middle mouse, drag and drop into the main group. Then I'm gonna lock out the main group so I cannot keyframe it. Only thing I can do is turn on and off the visibility. Make sure R and R for bones and mesh for now, just to be safe. Global controller, right? See the yellow, right? Just a reminder. Okay, good. I'm gonna save this. Okay, so just double checking, right? And oh yeah, I gotta lock some things now. The global controller. Actually, these guys. Okay, controller 9. It's just gonna rotate only, so I need to lock out everything else. Right? Okay, see? Right click, lock. Because this is only meant to rotate. This, same thing. Control, I'm gonna press just G. Repeats the last command, lock it out. Grab this, press G. Grab that, press G. Grab that, press G. Grab this, press G. Grab this, press G. This one, right, it has ability to pull. So I'm gonna hold control, deselect these, and only lock this out. Right click, lock. Same thing with this one. Did I do it for this one too? I don't think I did. I only did it for that one. This one, it only has rotate. I mean, I could do it if I want, but I know I didn't, so lock. And then you can always double check and look inside the joint system. Anyway, this one right here, it only rotates. See? It does not move. Wait, it only moved because it's this controller is parented to him in terms of the hierarchy. Anyway, so I grabbed that. I'm gonna lock out my translate, scale, and visibility. Lock. Again, that was for that one. See, it's locked out, but the rotation is not. Then this one has stretching ability. So, right, I'm only gonna lock out the scale and the visibility. Lock. This one, wait. Hey, I don't have. Oh, okay. I thought this was stretching too. Never mind. Hey, why is this able to? I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm just wondering. I thought I. Okay. I'm gonna grab this bone. Press F. I have an Orient constraint. Oh no, I do have a joint 4. I do have an Orient and a parent. Joint 3? Do I have a joint 3? I have just an Orient constraint. Okay. But I can still move it. Oh, right. The reason why it looks like a parent constraint is only because the controllers are parented to each other. So if I move this, it will move this guy, the controller. Hence, this looks like it's stretching. So, but this controller, it does not have a parent constraint. Because the joint for it, joint 3, it only has an Orient. That's why it's good to double check. I'm gonna lock this out. That would have been problem. That would have been problematic. Right. Good. I had this one locked out. Good. And this is joint 2, right? Joint 2. It only has an orient. Yeah, this is a perfect example. It's always good to double check. That would have made problems. Controller 8. Press F. Joint 5. Only has an orient constraint. Yeah, and it's probably a good idea to write down these little notes. So all these other guys, only orient constraint. Orient constraint. Orient constraint. This one, parent. This one, orient. This one, orient. Orient. Okay, so I'm gonna this one. I'm gonna lock out scale and visibility. This one, I need to lock out translate as well. This guy. Lock. This controller right here. Lock. This controller, press G because it's already highlighted. Right, this joint only has orient constraint. So I'll grab this controller for it. I'm going to lock out the other ones to prevent breaking. So this, rotate, cannot pull. This, I'm going to lock out my bones or reference my bones. This one, I can pull. It was designed for that. This one, I can rotate. I cannot pull. This one, I can rotate. See? This one, I can rotate. Oh yeah, see? Like there's no parent constraint because the bones don't move. I'm gonna lock this one out because I didn't design it to pull. This one I can rotate and watch if I pull, it pulls the bone. Right? This one I can only rotate. And if I wanted to, I can double check, select the joint. It's not blue. I'm gonna lock it back out. I don't wanna accidentally move the bones. Alright, so as you can see, this is the thought process. And you can always go back in and add the parent constraint, right? You just gotta make sure to unlock it for your controller, and you have to make sure to go in for your parent and deselect the rotate so you don't get a double constraints on your rotate, which will turn it lime green. So this rig is done. That was 20 minutes. Now if I scale it, right, it won't break on me due to the Delta Mush. Because the Delta Mush, if you notice here on the global controller, right? If I type in 7, right, so you can just recognize the number. It has outputs 7. It's linked. The global controller scales linked to the delta mush and its magical properties of scale. You can grab this, set this back to 1. Very good. I already talked about this ridging effect, right? In video number 1, in case people are watching from skipping videos. Chomp, chomp, chomp. R, R, R. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Barf. R, R, R. Arr. So yeah, it's definitely animatable, 100%. I can always make sure when everything's good, lock out your bones. Lock out your bones. I can make it bump, 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 bump. Then I can also just place it wherever, and I can scale it, right? Global controller. Grab my center of gravity. Oh, I forgot my center of gravity. Jeez. For sure, lock out the center of gravity. Freaking lock that out. That's gonna make potentially double transform on the scale, and also lock out the visibility. Yeah, because I don't want to be able to scale the center of gravity. Only thing that is scalable is my global control. That's it. This rig is done. Oh, right, and this is locked out. Good. Right. Okay. This is golden. All right, good. So that's the end of this tutorial. 22 minutes. I'm gonna save it. All right, bye.